Well, Kenny, we're looking to be back in action this Sunday with a trip to Stoke City. How are you feeling about this one?
Yeah, looking forward to the game starting. It's been really frustrating since just before maybe the Tranmere game where COVID has hit our squad. The difference between the two Tranmere games where we played them in the cup and then the league within a fortnight, and we were 6 players difference from one game to the next, and we have had a disruptive period for player training, player availability. Some games off, none of them have been of our making. There's always been outbreaks in the opposition camp, but similarly, our program, our training program, has been disrupted as we build up to these games as well. It does seem to have settled down today, which is good news as we're looking forward to the weekend. We have 2 long-term injuries, Tom James and Callum Riley, unavailable. After that, everybody was in, everybody was training this morning, which is good news, because you want everybody into a routine, you want everybody fit and available, and for the players, if it keeps being stop-start for them and they have to continually miss a week, it does lead to more injuries once the games come, because they'll come thick and fast. So this morning was encouraging for me, and looking forward to the weekend and getting back playing.
One player who won't be there this weekend is Tyrese Omotoye, who was recalled by Norwich and moved on to Carlisle. So firstly, was that a shock to you in terms of that recall? And secondly, is that something that you'd be looking to replace in the window?
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a shock, because we know the recall is there, and obviously Aaron Drinan and Harry Smith have been scoring a lot of goals, and so his chances and opportunities have been limited because of their form and the way the formation has developed with me working around those two guys. Tyrese is a good player. He's got a really good future. He was excellent here in terms of his attitude and the bits that he played. And as I said, he just right at the moment couldn't shift one of those 2 guys. But he's moved on to Carlisle now, where his opinion is he's got more prospects of getting game time. I understand that. I'm disappointed, but from our point of view, we understand Norwich's and the players' reasons for doing it. And as I said, apart from when we play them, we do wish him all the best. He's a smashing lad.
And then on the back of that, then, was that a position you'd be looking to replace in January? And I guess a wider question now is the window's open. So, what kind of business you expect to do?
We do want to strengthen, definitely, 100%. Our opinion inside is that with the games coming up and the COVID problems, you need to maybe go with a bigger squad anyway. So, we're going to try to do that, definitely. And you're looking at the fixture pile up, and later, sort of around about January, early February, there's 5 games in 14 days, and so you do need a bigger squad. We will use the window to do that, but my job is also to recommend quality to the board, and we want to balance those 2 things off. We don't want numbers for the sake of it. That would be counterproductive as well. We've got some good young players here that one way or another will benefit from the experience in the future as well, and I see that as a positive. But right now, with the window open, we will try to replace Tyrese Omotoye, yes, and strengthen our squad, yes, and maybe, if we can, carry a few more, a bigger squad with the likelihood of fixture congestion and player availability clashing slightly in the coming months. And how important the second half of the season is, because we are well placed in the league.